afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, classmate. And this is my report. Noli me tangere. Luciano Lopez Jaina, Valentin Vintora, Eduardo Delete, Evarista Aguirre, and Julio Florente anonymous approved that they would all contribute papers on the various facets of life in the Philippines for the proposed novel. However, in the letter date January 2, 1884, Rizal explained that his plan did not materialize. There were objections that the gentleman refused to discuss any further and that his commands were more interested in writing about women instead. They also prepared to spend time gambling or flirting with Spanish women. Suspecting that he cannot count on the support of his companion, Rizal decide to write the novel in Madrid alone towards the latter part the same year and finish about half of it in the city. When Rizal left for France in 1885, he had written three-fourths of the novel in Paris, and from April to June 1886, he had penned the last few chapters of Noli. It was completed in Berlin, Germany at end of 1886 and the onset of 1887, the final draft was ready for publication. Of course, he has not a walk in Rizal Park while he was continuously finishing the final draft of the Noli, he had apprehension that it might not be published for one he had insufficient money to have imprinted. Si Rizal kasama sina Graciano Lopez, Jenna Valentin Ventura at iba pang kaibigan ay nagplano noong 1884 na sumulat ng isang nobela na nagpapakita ng iba't ibang aspeto ng buhay sa Pilipinas. Gayunpaman, hindi ito dahil mas interesado ang ibang mga kasama sa pagsulat tungkol sa kababaihan at paglilibang pagkatapos ay sinulat niya ang nobela na mag-isa na matapos ang karamihan nito sa Madrid at Paris bago matapos sa Berlin. Si Rizal ay nagdesisyon na sulatin ang nobela sa Madrid ng mag-isa dahil hindi niya inaasahan ang suporta ng kanyang mga kasama. Nagsimula siya noong huling bahagi ng taon at natapos ang kalahati nito sa lungsod. Noong 1885, habang nasa Paris, nasulat niya ang three-fourths ng nobela mula April hanggang Hunyo 1886. Isinulat niya ang huling mga kabanata sa Berlin, Germany. Sa simula ng 1887 ay natapos na ang huling draft para sa publikasyon dahil nais niyang sulatin ang nobela ng may sariling pagsisikap. Unfortunately, Rizal, friend from a rich family of San Miguel, Bulacan, he arrived in Berlin to invite him on a Europe tour. Dr. Maximo Viola wanted Rizal dilemma. He was kind enough to delay the tour and instead of leading Rizal 300 pesos to publish the Noli. Rizal, when made some adjustment in novel to save on the printing cost and deleted chapter 25 entitled Elias and Salome. The money that Viola lent to Rizal was then used to print the first 200 copies of the Noli. Ang kaibigan ni Rizal mula sa isang mayamang pamilya sa San Miguel, Bulacan na si Dr. Maximo Viola ay dumating sa Berlin upang imbitahan siya sa isang paglilibot sa Europa. Bagamat nais ni Dr. Viola na samahan siya ni Rizal sa tour na mapansin niya ang problema ni Rizal sa kakulangan ng pera, sa kabutihan ng loob ni Viola, ipinagpaliban niya ang kanyang tour at nag-alok na ipahiram kay Rizal ang halagang 300 pesos upang maipublish ang Noli Me Tangere. Upang matipid sa gastos sa paglilimbag, gumawa si Rizal ng ilang pagbabago sa nobela kabilang ang pagtanggal ng Kabanata 25 na ipinamagatang Elias at Salome. Ginamit ang perang hiniram kay Viola upang maipagawa ang unang 2,000 kopya ng Noli Me Tangere. Ayon sa ulat opisyal ay natapos ang paglilimbag ng nobela noong Marso 29, 1887. Gayunpaman, may iba pang tala na nagsabing nagpadala na si Rizal ng kopya ng nobela kay Blumentritt noong Marso 21, 1887. Because of Viola's generosity, he was dubbed in the Philippine history as the savior of the Noli. Rizal then gave him not only the gallery of, proofs of the novel road around the pen used in writing the Noli, but also the very first copy of the novel with Rizal dedication, which described Viola as first to read and appreciate Rizal's work. Dahil sa kabutihang loob ni Viola, tinawag siyang tagapagligtas ng Noli sa kasaysayan ng Pilipinas. Bilang pasasalamat, binigyan siya ni Rizal hindi lamang ng mga kopya ng nobela, kundi pati na rin ang unang kopya ng Noli kasama ang dedikasyon na naglalarawan kay Viola bilang ang unang nakabasa at nakapagpahalaga sa gawa ni Rizal. Ipinakita nito ang malalim na pagpapahalaga ni Rizal sa tulong na natanggap niya mula kay Viola. The novel's description. Jose Rizal Noli Me Tangere was written in Spanish and published in 1887. Basing it from experience, the conventions of the 19th century novel and the ideals of Europe liberalism, Rizal was able to expose the life scenario under the Spanish colonial rule that abuses and inequalities of many Spaniard Catholic friars are government official during his time. Ang Noli Me Tangere ay sinulat ni Rizal sa wikang Espanyol at inilathala noong 1887. Batay sa kanyang karanasan, mga kaugalian ng nobela noong ika-19 na siglo at mga ideya ng liberalismong Europa, ginamit ni Rizal ang akda upang ilantad ang tunay na kaugnayan sa ilalim ng kolonyal na pamamahala ng mga Espanyol. Pinunan niya ang mga pang-aabuso at hindi pagkakapantay-pantay na ginawa ng maraming paring Kastila at mga opisyal ng gobyerno noong kanyang panahon. With 63 chapters and an epilogue, Rizal was only 26 years old, and when the Noli was published, he was studying medicine that time at the Universidad Central de Madrid. The Noli was dedication to the country, whose miseries and sorrows were brought in an attempt to awaken its people to the truth concerning the ills of the society during that time. May kabuang 663 na kabanata at ibang epilog ang nobela. Sinulat ito ni Rizal noong siya ay 26 taong gulang lamang habang nag-aaral ng medisina sa Universidad Central de Madrid. Inaalay niya ang Noli sa Pilipinas upang gisingin ang mga tao sa katotohanan tungkol sa mga suliranin at sakit ng lipunan noong panahong iyon. Noli Me Tangere, which means touch me not in Latin, is the first in a trilogy about the history of the Philippines, which is followed by El Filibusterismo and ends with Makamisa. Thoughts it was never finished. Noli Me Tangere is a known Latin phrase that has a publical connection meaning touch me not. This phrase was spoken by Jesus to Mary Magdalene after he was resurrected and was in fact recorded in John 20 verse 27. Touch me not, for I am not yet acceded to my Father. Ang noli me tangere ay ang ibig sabihin sa Latin ay huwag mo akong hawakan, ay ang unang aklat sa trilohiya tungkol sa kasaysayan ng Pilipinas. Kasunod nito ang El Filibusterismo at nagtatapos sa Makamisa. Bagamat hindi natapos ang huli, ang pamagat na noli me tangere ay kailangang panirala sa Latin na may koneksyon sa Biblia. Ito ay mula sa sinabi ni Jesus sa Ebanghelyo ni San Juan 20 verse 17, "Huwag mo akong hawakan sapagkat hindi pa ako nakakaakyat sa aking Ama." Ang pariralang ito ay muling binuhay ni Jose Rizal upang gamitin bilang pamagat ng kanyang nobela na naglalantad ng mga sakit ng lipunan noong panahon ng kondimanlimong Espanyol sa Pilipinas.